I think Nick Sheridan's very limited on what he calls. I think it's pretty obvious when you go back and watch the previous games when we have a big win, and it's very limited on the following game. I don't know. I think the more worrisome thing to me is this. Guys, Oklahoma doesn't have an offensive coordinator. They fired him.
They were going without a coordinator.
I didn't think about that till now, but they don't even have a freaking coordinator on and yet our coordinator can't figure out what's going on. And look, and another thing, I know this guy hasn't got any attention, and I think he deserves a little bit of heat for this. Jamarcus Shepard, bro. Where is the receiver development? You got a lot of talent. You can't tell where was.
Okay, John, can I stop you right there? They don't have a lot of talent.
You don't think there's a lot of talent?
Absolutely not. If your best receiver on your football team is a 17-year-old that double catches a lot of balls, and I think he's going to be fine. No, they don't. Your second best receiver is a transfer that came from Washington. So remove the 17-year-old and remove the transfer from your team. What do you have? Not good enough. You have to be able to get open against college defensive backs. I understand that the quarterback takes a bunch of the blame, but I think at the end of the day, a lot of Alabama fans just have to realize you aren't as talented as you once were before. Everyone's caught up to you. The coaching is evened out. The players are evened out, and this is what it is. You're just an above-average football team, which is fine if you want to get into that category, but you're not the elite dominant team like you once were with Nick Saban rolling up for those 17 years and just bludgeoning everybody. Facts are the facts.
Yeah.
The offensive line looks good, but they're not playing good. Your receivers for the last 5 years, not good enough. That receiver room that you've been recruiting, not good enough. The running backs aren't good enough. The defensive backs aren't good enough, and there aren't enough difference makers on the defensive line. It's just a solid team. We can blame Jalen Milroe all we want, but the facts are the facts. You just are an above average football team. You're not the dominant road graders you were once before. That's just it.
So my question to you, Smoke, is you don't think that these receivers can improve throughout the season in this system?
Yeah, you can improve, but the improvement that you're looking for, you're not going to see. Right. And the reason why you're not going to see it, for the simple fact that the dominant traits that you're looking for, you're looking for Ruggs.
Oh, no. I'm not
looking for Waddle.
I'm not asking for that.
So what are you looking for?
Did you guys see Law tonight?
He's not a receiver.
I understand.
He's a running back.
I understand that, but earlier in the season, we at least attempted to get him the ball in some sort of fashion, even if it's off a sweep or something, because he has the speed.
But question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry. So how can we say basically that I'm just going to focus on the receivers, that the receivers, it sounds like you're saying they're not good enough, but a lot of them, like the E-Man, Henderson Jr.'s, Kobe Prentice, Kendrick Law, a lot of them were recruited under Coach Saban, though. Are you saying they're not developing? Maybe
I've never once told you that what Coach Saban did in his last years was good enough. They're not good enough. E-Man, Law, Prentice is not in the same category as those 5 or 6 first or second round draft picks that you had. The last draft pick that was at Alabama, in terms of receivers, was Burton. Burton's a transfer.
Come on, Smoke. Because to me, what I see now, I value and I appreciate your opinion because I know that your expertise is, different because it's from a coaching perspective. So I can respect that. But what I see is I see really good receivers who have not been developed the way that they should be. Because think about even with quarterbacks and even guys from different position groups, think about it, Smoke. These guys have to develop. You're not going to always have guys that come in like Ryan Williams or how Julio Jones came in where they're just superb. That's rare, right? But I feel like
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Julio Jones was not developed to become a college receiver.
He can't.
Julio
That's what I'm
Jones-
saying.
Julio
But I'm
Jones
saying-
got better. He got better in the NFL. Ryan Williams has not gotten better since day one that he's been there. He's still running the same routes. He's getting
Yep.
jammed up at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
He's not understanding how to
Yeah.
use leverage and get free access. So at the end of the day, do you want to blame this receiver coach or the one before? But either way, none of them are developing these guys. The facts are the facts. Whoever's coaching the offensive line, they have not given up that many sacks, but these guys aren't playing better. So it's the simplest fact is this is what it is.
So who do we blame then?
Yeah.
It's a combination of all. They're not good enough. This is a 9 or it's a 10-win team. Nick Saban has left the building.